You gotta face the camera, Sam.
Oh, sorry.
We had close to 13 million views last year, and I don't want to mess this up this year.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
I just want to be looking at this camera or looking at this camera.
Good.
Alright. Okay, our first guest is Sam Appleton from Australia. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what brings you to Boulder this year, Sam.
So, still looking at the camera, or do you want me
You can look at the camera a little bit and then look at me and just try and make it real natural.
to... Okay.
Well, you got to answer the question.
Okay. Well, I'm in Boulder for a bit of cardio. You know, I've heard it's a bit of a hot spot. Lots of people come here, running, cycling, bit of swimming here and there.
Look at the camera a little bit.
Sorry, yeah. Bit of swimming here and there, riding, running, you know.
Okay. And you're on the new Bahrain 13 team.
That's correct, yes.
So can you choose any camel you want to ride, or do they give you a camel?
No, so we get to bring our own camels. So that's a beauty about the Bahrain. You know, they don't supply us with anything. We bring all our own sponsors, so, you know, camels, any other things that you want to bring, you know, all my own stuff.
Okay. And is there can you sort of choose what races you want to do, or do you have to mostly race in the Middle East?
No, we've got a bit of free speech, a bit of freedom to do what we want to do. So that's a good thing, you know. They're not forcing us into the racing that they want us to do. We've definitely got input into the races that we want to do, which is nice because, you know, at the end of the day, they want us to win races and the races that we want to do. So
yeah. And I bet you work up quite an appetite racing.
yeah, I do. I try and stay off the baked goods though, because, you know, body's a temple, you know.
And do you find you've become a little bit more fluidy, like fluid retention, since you've been at altitude?
Yeah, well, that's what I've been putting it down to. Either that or the whole foods baked section. I like to think it's the fluid.
Have you cracked into one of these little bad boys yet?
Not yet, but I have been eyeing them off. Do you mind?
Yeah, go for it. Fluidy. Keep looking at the camera. Just try and be
That's
natural.
good. I think I'm going to have to skip dinner now.
Would look good at a Marilyn Manson concert. You can get it. You can get it.
It's good.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about Tinder. I know you're recently single. R.I.P.
Happens.
You're back on Tinder, but you're into Tinder. What is Tinder?
You know, Tinder has its ups and downs, you know, with the good and the bad. My personal experience is you have to go through and slay plenty of dragons before you get to the princess. It is like a fairy tale.
Has it been going well so far?
They do like the Australian accent, but, you know, I don't think some of the girls realise that I have feelings too. A lot of them, you know, we meet up and they just presume that they can come back to my place, but, you know, I'm a human as well. Cheers!
Cheers.
Thanks for coming.
Wow, it's a pleasure.
Police!
Are you expecting someone?
To the police? Police! Wait a sec. How old did you say you were?
14.
14? A theme.
So, you've been in the US for a couple of weeks now, and you're racing.
That's a little bit distracting. Is that? Do you mind getting that out?
It's a show sponsor.
Yeah.
Just it can be what it.
That's
it
a
can
shame.
be what it is.
That's a shameless plug. I thought this was about you and me.
No, not into selling out. So you're racing Vineman in a couple of weeks. It's going to have a pretty good field. Always does out there in California.
Yeah, Vineman next weekend. Hopefully I can roll the form on. I've been racing pretty well this year, so.
You've had wins in Cairns. Melbourne, was it?
No, Busso.
Basho. And what else?
Byron Bay try. That's probably the biggest one of this year.
Uh-huh.
Beat Tim Burkle. Always good to beat that guy.
Not heard of him.
Not many people have. He's just a local guy around Byron.
So after Vineman, what's the plan? You're going to head over to 70.3 Worlds?
Yeah, after Vineman, I'm going to head home. After Vineman, back to Australia. I've been training around here. I really like it, but I've been out a couple of times, and some people are really passionate. I was running on one of the foothills the other day, and I got some cupcakes thrown at me.
The locals are a little strange here. I don't know if you've ridden up to Jamestown Award yet, but you just got to keep on, maybe a headphone out and just watch out for some of the locals. I've been flipped off before.
Only flipped off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were going to be like sniper rifle bait.
Right, thanks, Eppo.
No worries, thanks for having me. I've been a long time listener, first time caller. Can I plug myself a little bit? Like, can I use this opportunity or?
Yeah, the camera's there.
So, follow me on Twitter, Sam_Appo, Instagram, Sam Appo.
Well, you've got an underscore in your name.
I thought it was cool, and I feel like it's too late to change it now.
Thanks.
You got a little bit on here.